Howdy lovelies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to our crafting, where we learn, grow and craft together. In today's tips and tricks session, I want to show you something more, a little bit of an upcycle project where you can use something that we all have. The minute that we are using scrapbook paper, we all know these little strips of paper that we cut from the top. Most of them have the holes in from the paper packs, some of them don't have that. Personally, I prefer the ones that don't have that because they are so much more versatile. Now here I've got a few. Yes, this one is already damaged, but paper luckily doesn't have any memory and we can just fix it around a bit. So what are we going to do with that today? I'll show you in a second. So let's get started with these paper strips. So these paper strips, we find them, like I said, in those paper packs. I'm going to just put them together like so. And I need one of those ones with the holes on top. I'll just turn this one over. Let's do these two with the holes. They are one-sided on top so I can see the length. And I'm going to just snip it short of that. There we go. And then I'm going to show you what we do. We'll make one and you can use it like you wish to. I've got another piece here that's almost the same width. I just want something different in there. So I'm going to snip this even a little bit more. Now, you can use these and cut little tails. I have shown you in a previous video how to do that. For the little fish tails, you can add that to a card, banner, anything that you want to add it to. You can do both sides or just one side. I'm not going to continue with that. Remember to turn that one over that has got the print at the back. Now for these, what are we going to do? We're going to arrange them whichever way we want and make a little bit of a rainbow pattern. And we can add it like a flower, or we can simply just put it closer together and make a little bit of a bow. And maybe one of these. You can use the pink one if you wish. Put them closer. You can trim it. If it is just, this one is just a tiny little bit, maybe turn it the other way. So maybe like so. You can then glue these together and add a button in the middle. And then you have a beautiful little bow that you can use either on a card or on that. So let's get started. I'll be gluing this down right in the middle. Just a tiny bit of glue. Doesn't have to be much. Just keep directionality in mind. You can do how many you want. And this will really glue down well. In time it will be dry. While the glue is still drying, you can manipulate this. And let's do the clouds on top there. Now, like I said, you can still manipulate this a tiny little bit and see whichever way you want these. That one can still turn, and the flower one should also still be able to. And there you have it a little bit more arranged. You can now go ahead and add anything in the middle, whether that is an eyelet. Remember, it is quite thick, so you will have to really battle, or you can just cut a little slit through and put a brad through it, which is what I'm going to do at this point. So for that to happen, just going to take my craft knife and just make a little hole. Keep cutting, keep cutting, keep cutting till I get to the bottom. There we go. And then I'm going to push this through to make sure. There we go. And now we can open it up. Be careful, don't get these things under the nails. I just push down with my scissors handle, and there we have it. You can now add it to any type of project. I've got a little scrap card here which will show you how gorgeous that is. Hope you enjoyed this little tips and tricks session. Thank you for joining me. Go try it with whatever scraps you've got. It can be normal paper. Does not have to be scrapbook paper. It's just these strips are always lying around. I also like to incorporate this into my masterboards whenever I make them. They really truly help. You can also make backgrounds for card fronts, all kinds with your masterboards. Little mosaic pieces, adding strips to the bottom and top of your card. It just gives a different dimension to it. If you want to see more content like this, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I am uploading new content. And as always, I'll be appreciative if you subscribe to my channel too. See you back soon. Goodbye.